legs on the side. All right. Good. Back against the board. Nice and flat.
But yeah, so I was thinking on the bottom. Okay.
All right, good. So now, if I want to reach,
Yeah, be
No.
careful because it's already loose.
right, so now if I want to go here, right, I have the height to do so. Right? We made sure to move the back off to the side here, right? We made a big deal about that. Why? Because look at what needs to happen with my IR if I'm centering here. See this? If the back was against the board, it would either end up underneath or in front. If it's in front, lots of OID. If it's underneath, something's breaking. So that's why we have it here on the side, right? Okay, so let's take a look here. All right, good. Chin down, tiny bit, perfect.
Yeah, that's loose.
Yeah. All right, just
But that's new.
That's just how the lock is. Okay. So now I'm going to open this up to my 10 by 12. Okay. So, big angle, right? Anytime I angle the tube, what's going to happen to my anatomy? Is it foreshortening? Or is it elongation? Which one is it? It's one of those two. I'll give you that. You guys, elongation? Right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yes. Good. So what's going to happen to the skull? Elongation. This is going to, if you shoot this, it's going to look like E.T., like super long, stretched out alien head.
Medulla oblong.
God.
Yes.
I love that name.
Oh, that look like Megamind.
Very good name.
Oh, well, you'll have no choice. You literally will look like Megamind. That's a great example, actually, now that I think about it. Right, so, right, 2.5 inches above that glabella. Okay, and then just make sure we're MSP, so just gonna slide you over, right? This is MSP. Now, keep in mind, I don't want rotation. Notice that on this side, no light. On this side, I have light. So even though it looks like I'm centered, I'm not. So I'm gonna take the head here, rotate the head, right, adjust it. So now even on both sides, right? Pat down the hair as well if it's confusing because the hair will throw you off.
Okay, we have light on both sides.
Right on both sides, right. And of course, we do have some OID, but that's acceptable because this is how we get proper positioning. If your patient is not able to duck the chin down this far, you do have a second option. Option number 2 is instead of OML flat, we can have IOML flat. So relax your chin a little bit. Good. Good. So now IOML is the one that's flat here. We reduced the angle in the head, right? So we need to make up the angle somewhere. Guess where? That's right, the tube. We are adding an extra 7 degrees. So instead of 60, I'm now going to 53. And notice I now need to reposition, recenter. Right? So this is option number 2. Less OID, less strain on the patient, more angle on your tube. Okay, those are the 2 ways to do your AP times. And of course, marker in the corner.
Is there angles on the lab sheet? Good.
Lab sheet will have your angulations on there.
How do you know IOML and OML is 7 degrees?
That is something that is textbook.
Oh, okay.
By the way, you can use that knowledge for other things. Remember when we were talking about the Caldwell for the sinuses? And I said your OML needs to be up 15 degrees, right? One way to check you're up 15 degrees is, okay, OML isn't flat, IOML isn't flat, right? So this is 7 degrees, add another 7 degrees, and that's your 15 degrees, right? So you look at how far this is, basically double it, and that's your 15 degrees for your, right, sinus. your caudal sinus. Right, tip of the nose touching. Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right, good. So that is our AP axial times.